Well, let's talk about any exceptions to when a claim is reopened, that being the earliest date as far as effective dates. What can you think of? The first thing that comes to my mind is 38 CFR 3.156. There's 38 CFR 3.157, although that's for, much older claims, but sometimes it still comes into play. What can you think about to talk about for 3.156?
So some of the really important things to look at when you're filing your claims and you're taking a look at your C-file is there are some rules. So typically it's when you first file that claim. But if a claim is denied and you don't appeal it and that claim essentially closes, some of the exceptions are if you go to file another claim for the same issue and new evidence like service records are added that weren't previously in your file, and those service records are relevant to the claims that you have, you can actually take the effective date back to that original filing. Mm-hmm. So for example, if in 1990 you filed for service connection for PTSD because you were in combat, but the service records they had didn't show that you were in combat. There was some kind of, mislabeling on your DD-214, and you get denied for your PTSD because they say, hey, we can't prove that you were in combat. When you go to refile that, say it's 20 years later, if they go ahead and put service records into your file that weren't there before that prove that you were in combat, they have to reopen, and if they grant that claim, they also have to reopen that claim that you filed in 1990, and your effective date can go all the way back. So that's under 3.156C. That's adding of the service records or service medical records. But they do have to relate to the claim that is currently on appeal.